Hello everyone, friends. In this video we'll look at real life stories that are shared on forums about getting back with an ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. We'll go over the main mistakes and discuss how things could have been handled differently in each case. So, let's get started. The relationship lasted for 6 months. Everything was wonderful. They were completely absorbed in each other. Well, that's how it always is at first. Then he started slacking off, neglecting things, disappearing. She had a lot of work. They started seeing each other very rarely. Later, he had to bring things up for a talk, and she said that her feelings were gone. Hey, look, friends. He had to bring things up for a talk. A man shouldn't take on the role of a diplomat. We shouldn't start a dialogue like, why do we see each other so rarely? What happened? Why have your feelings faded? If we realize that's what's happening, we need to change those very circumstances. Very often men come and say, I didn't pay her enough attention. That's why she stopped loving me. That's never the real reason. Significance doesn't decrease because of that, friends. In fact, that's when she just started getting closer. So, even here, we can see that the woman was in a strong position. And that's already a problem. Later on, she also says, I don't even know what to criticize, you're perfect. Which is further proof. In other words, it's simply a decrease in significance. So, what happens next? At first, I held myself together, but then I started doing all sorts of stupid things. Look, friends, if we realize that the girl is pulling away, yes, she's become distant. Under no circumstances should you try to get closer. Here, it's important to mirror her behavior. Never try to get closer when someone is distancing themselves from you. It's as basic as the alphabet. I started doing all sorts of stupid things calling, trying to sort things out, sending silly texts. I even went to congratulate her. And in response, right before New Year's, I got an apology. She said, you're such a good, sincere person, but that's just pity. It's just pity and a sense of guilt inside the girl. Nothing more than that. Don't fool yourself. Here I messed up and showed weakness. In fact, I showed weakness much earlier. We didn't talk for a week. Now again, pay attention. If they had a normal full-fledged relationship, and the girl distanced herself, and they haven't spoken for a week, that's a very serious drop in interest, and she's not even trying to keep him around. What does that tell you? There's someone else, or she's interested in someone else. There's no other explanation. Moving on. During the conversation, she says that nothing will work out, that she's started a new relationship. So that's the confirmation. In other words, she switched to someone else, because if it were just a gradual decline in interest, the girl would hide the fact that she's lost interest until the very end, like